I think if somebody's coming to buy accommodation in Ebury Square, they are right in the heartland of the most special city in the world.
I've spent time living abroad in North America and in the Far East, but there's always something about London that is just very, very special.
Transport in London is very, very good. Shopping is fantastic. Wonderful galleries, wonderful food stalls.
Theatres, culture, nightlife, a rich variety that London offers is spectacular.
London is a series of villages, and I think Belgravia and the Elizabeth Street area keep their own personality.
For someone trying to move to London, this is a pretty special area to go.
We also are a city of sort of gardens and squares and parks. I don't think many cities have something to compare with the wonderful green spaces that London offers. What is special about a project like this is that it is at the very top of its marketplace. You are set on a London garden square, which is something very particular to London, and here we are with a building occupying the whole of one side of one of these squares. At the centre of that building is an entrance hall, which is very transparent. You see through it to the garden.
We work on the principle that anybody looking at planting has to find it interesting 12 months a year. So rather like going to some of those wonderful French gardens and you see the sort of topiary and the joy, and it leads you through the space. So we try to pick the colours very carefully, so through the seasons they subtly change. It's humanising, it's civilising, it's what gives us civility to each other.
The thought really, and it runs through the whole project, is that this got to feel warm and comfortable and inviting, and that starts at the front door. And as soon as you come into the entrance lobby, you're greeted by a fine writing desk with visitors' chairs, and there's a fireplace, and there's rugs on the floor, and there's warm lighting. So you've almost started your journey into your apartment when you walk through the front door.
The accommodations themselves are nearly all dual aspect, and some of them triple aspect. You have the very glamorous penthouses with their terraces at the top, which will look over the trees in Ebury Square and see the whole skyline of London. The great thing about working with Berkeley is that they have been doing this for a very long time.
They have very high expectations, and they are utter experts at knowing what their clients want.
They've really wanted to push the boundaries on this project, and they've really wanted to be as high an end as they possibly can be.
Nobody would question the fact that they are the most successful residential developer in London.
Ebury Square and that area was one of the original parts of the Grosvenor estate in 1610 or 1614 when it was demised to the Grosvenor family. We now have the opportunity to go back to the real heart of Belgravia, re-influence this area again.
Belgravia, Chelsea, is residential, really beautiful.
It's not often this kind of property comes up in an area of London like this.
It's a good place to live, and I think people will flock to it in their droves.